into an Ivy, land a corporate job, make babies. Repeat. These are the O family core values. In other words, it's our American dream. When I turned 1 year old, I grabbed a $100 bill and my fate was sealed. I'd be financially successful for the rest of my life. Instead of all the other objects, fates, my infant self could have reached for during my 돌잡이 ceremony. Pencil, scholar. Calculator, accountant. Paintbrush, artist. Golf ball, LPGA pro. iPhone, the next Steve Jobs, and so on. Pay up! 할머니, ever the hustler, had placed bets with her friends. My granddaughter's going to be rich! Apparently, she told 할아버지 to pay up too. My grandfather fished for his wallet and grumbled, 알았어. Fine, /got it, /capiche. My Korean's not great, so that's my lost in translation. 할아버지 had bet on the bowl of rice because he wanted me to never go hungry in life. H&H are my bedrock. My grandparents basically raised me in the kitchen of Melty's, their deli in Midtown. Amma took the bare minimum maternity leave because it wasn't a good look to take longer than that. She dropped me off at Melty's each morning on her way to the office. I'd cry, and 할머니 would shush me. Jackie, you want Amma lose her job? Then how's she gonna pay your food? Toys? College? Be a good girl. Stop crying. Eventually, I learned to stop crying. Eventually, I learned to stop depending on my mother at all. As soon as I was old enough to hold a knife, I was put to work, which I'm pretty sure is a DOH violation as well as a child services one. It's the immigrant way. Amma, whose idea of cooking is pressing a button to order delivery, insisted on negotiating my pay at Melty's because I'll not have you repeat my exploited childhood in that kitchen. But I'd work at Melty's for free. Cooking's my passion. Which I know sounds like some BS you write on a college application. My passions include ultimate frisbee, AP physics, cleaning puppy poop at the animal shelter. But I'm actually for real. I think it's what I want to do for the rest of my life. Bayside. On Fridays after Hagwon, that's Korean for the school you go to after school because regular school isn't enough, I head to H&H's house in Bayside for burn-off. Yes, my Friday night jam is watching a cooking show with my grandparents and their dog. Don't judge. We're sitting at the kitchen table, eating candied kelp. Pingsu, the jindo, sits alert at 할아버지's feet. She's too dignified to lie down and beg for scraps. Her fox-like ears are perked up, like an attack could come from anywhere at any time. Dogs are funny like that. They are their own people. Host Dennis appears on the TV screen in his usual toga and laurels. He's so white, he's orange, if that makes any sense. Like he's been steeped in tang. His eyes are the same shade as chlorine pool water. 할머니 is in love with him. He starts his opening spiel. Ladies, gentlemen, countrymen, lend me your ears. Coming to you hot from Kitchen Coliseum, it's Burn Off! Host Dennis smiles his bleachy grin. When he's not hosting Burn Off, he's flashing his pearls in all those toothpaste ads. 할머니 claps and swoons and 할아버지 and I exchange an eye roll. The camera pans to a Roman gladiator blowing on a long Viking horn. It's completely culturally inaccurate. I say this as someone flunking global history. Speaking of which, my last exam is still crammed in the bottom of my backpack. I don't want to think about it. Just like I don't want to think about how my global final is next month, and I'm so not prepared. I turn my attention back to the screen. Host Dennis goes, Today's contestants will slice. They'll dice. They'll fight to the finish. But only one chef will win the crown of... The crowd finishes for him. Burn Off! Champion! The TV fritzes out. 이놈! 할아버지 grunts, which is Korean for, you little misbehaving bastard. He slaps the...